There's a song that became very popular a few years ago in Eretz Yisrael, and it reached here. V'gam ani cholem k'mo Yosef. I also have dreams, like Yosef had dreams. V'gam oti zakur labor. And just like Yosef was thrown into a miserable pit, I also find myself in such a place. And what gave Yosef Atzadik the korach to climb out? The strength of Vayimaen, to say no, to resist. So Chazal tell us, Yosef Atzadik saw the image of his father, Dmus Diukna Shel Aviv, that his father believed in him, and his father stayed with him and came to him there in that way. That gave Yosef Atzadik the ability to scream out for himself and for all of us, Vayimaen. So how do we get out of the bor? What do we look at? What's the image in the window? There was a great tzaddik, Reb Shimela from Skiernovitz. He was the son of Reb Mendel of Worka. One time, there was a husband and wife who came to Reb Shimela crying. Their daughter had some sort of a secret relationship with somebody who wasn't Jewish, and she actually ran away from the shtetl. And they had found out that she was in a convent being prepared, lo aleinu, to be converted, to be baptized. And the parents are crying to Reb Shimela, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Reb Shimela went with his gabbai, and they found the convent, and Reb Shimela and his gabbai encamped. They just sat on a bench outside that place, and they waited for somebody to come out. And finally, there was somebody who worked there, a man that worked there. And Reb Shimela brought over to him a note, a little zettel. I, Shimon, the son of Reb Mendel from Vorka, who was the son of Rabbi Yitzchak from Vorka, I'm waiting for you. The Rebbe bribed him to go into the building and to give this to the Jewish girl who they were preparing for conversion. Then the Rebbe and Zakabai went and they stayed on the bench, it says in the Svarim, for 3 days and 3 nights. They did not leave. They davened there, they ate there, they did everything. They stayed on that bench. The Rebbe refused to leave. Finally, it was the middle of the night, and there's some noise, and they hear the gate opening. They see that it's Devorah. It's Devorah. She had a blanket around her, and she ran out, and she says, Rabbi, and the Rebbe screamed Devorah, and the 3 of them just went running and running and running and running to get far away. And finally they came to some place by the woods, and they rested for catching their breath. And the Rebbe said, Devorah, what gave you the strength? You were crazy for that guy. What gave you the strength? How did you leave? How did you get away from the convent? How did you get away from that boy? So she said, Rabbi, it was very, very hard. But I saw your image, and I knew that you were waiting for me. I knew that you were waiting for me even now. So, Chevra, the korach of Yosef Atzadik to say Vayimaen, for him to be able to hold back, that call comes from seeing the image of all those people who love you and who believe in you. And more than anything, to believe that Hashem is waiting for each and every one of us. It might not be on the bench outside the house, but Hashem is waiting for each and every one of us. And because of that, each and every one of us has the strength of Vayimaen.